It's the NFL on EA Sports, where we'll see a brawl inside the NFC South. Great game in store for y'all. All that and more coming up next.
The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. So good to have you here with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson getting set for kickoff here. Greg, no matter how many ways we look at this game, it always comes down to one stat, doesn't it? How you taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it's just so crazy, Mike, that every single week, no matter how complex these matchups get and how many factors there are to determining who wins and who loses any game in the NFL, at the top of the list, the most important metric that everybody studies, can you protect the ball on offense and can you take it away on defense? And I don't think today's matchup is any different. Can you be aggressive and take care of the ball? And on defense, if you get your opportunity to take it away and give it back to your offense, you've got to make the play.
Velus Jones now on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Panthers coming out, and they're led by their quarterback, Bryce Young. Rocky rookie season for the #1 overall pick out of Alabama. But, Greg, here's the guy the Panthers hope can get this franchise going in the right direction.
When he was taken as the first overall pick in the draft a couple years ago, Mike, certainly was not because of his physical stature. It was because of his mind. It was because of his processing ability. It was because of all the intangibles that they believed they saw in his days coming out of Alabama. Now, he's gotten some experience under his belt from a rookie year that had its ups and downs. He has all the talent in the world. Now he's got to go out and just capture it and make it happen.
They face 2nd down and 7. Out of the shotgun, Young. That one taken in right side by Legette.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. He'll try to run for it with Hubbard. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, the longtime special teams ace, Johnny Hecker, on to punt. Back deep for the Bucs, their speedster, Trey Palmer. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Buccaneers led out by their quarterback, Baker Mayfield. He was in Cleveland and Carolina, and then with the Rams. But now year 2, and it feels like he's found a home. Greg here with the Buccaneers.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from their opening whistle.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
Man in motion, heading left. On 2nd down, Baker. This one is caught by Shepard. Here's 3rd and 2. Now a run with the rookie out of Oregon. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
Right back to Irving. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. Second and 7. From the gun, it's Mayfield. There's Evans. He's got it. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Tampa after this. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. That's over the middle of the tight end, Otten. A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
Baker gonna give it to Irving, and he'll take this down to about the 8. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. That is caught side of the end zone. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7 0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. From the gun, it's Young. That's to the left side, hauled in by Leggett. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And really nice catch here by Leggett, and these are the weapons that they're trying to continue to surround Bryce Young with. He didn't have a lot to work with his rookie year, and now in comes a first-round draft pick. Big, physical, great with the ball in his hands, can really go up and compete. It took him a few years at South Carolina to put it all together. But this past season as a senior, 2nd in the SEC in receiving yards with over 1,200. So this is a guy that has big playability, and he's going to be a big part of this Panthers offense going forward.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now Young. Secured by the veteran, Adam Thielen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay.
Still 3rd down.
So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. To throw, Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here's Johnny Hekker now. He's on for the 2nd time. We'll try to get something inside the 10. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. This one caught left side by Evans. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now Mayfield. This one complete to Palmer. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the 1st half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break. So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
A short one there to Otten. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. To throw is Mayfield. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Panthers offense going to take over here in the final minute of this 1st half. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Back to throw, Young. Quick throw here is complete. And he's taken down up past the 35. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Now Young. Open man downfield is Leggett. And he will go all the way. Xavier Leggett. Touchdown, Panthers. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. The kick is good. The Panthers will level things out at 7 apiece. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Buccaneers offense going to take over just before the half. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Second down and 8. Here's Mayfield. The throw on the run is complete.
They still have that timeout in their back pocket, so they can still throw the ball anywhere on the field. They've got to generate a chunk play, call timeout, and either try a long field goal or just chuck it deep into the end zone.
3rd and a yard. To throw is Mayfield. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. Blackshear to return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Okay, Michael, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the Halftime Report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. On the return is Sean Tucker. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Buccaneers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. A low-scoring game, all tied. Third quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll go again here with Irvin. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Here comes Otten in motion. Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on 3rd and short.
Still third down.
So now after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9. Throwing is Mayfield. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
This brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Panthers offense and Xavier Leggett headed back onto the field. Here's 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. On 1st down is Young. Quick throw taken in. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
The tight end going in motion to the left. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Still 2nd down.
They'll motion over Thielen. A 2nd down throw for Young. They'll set up the screen to Blackshear. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Out of the shotgun, Young. He's got his man, right side, it's complete.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
Second down and 3. To throw is Young. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. A gain there of 23 yards. It's a Carolina 1st down. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Young. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Xavier Legette, touchdown Carolina. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Pinheiro on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Panthers will move out to a 14-7 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bucs offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. One of the tight ends in motion right. On 2nd down, Baker. He finds his tight end, Keith. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Quickly to the outside and complete.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll send him over to the left. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. That's to the left side, caught by McMillan.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. He connects with Palmer on that one. Still going. And he will get into the end zone. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, Tampa. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
so they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Panthers offense and Bryce Young set for their next possession. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and we'll try to sustain it here down the stretch. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll run. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll motion over Thielen. Throwing on 2nd down, Young. They'll set up a screen here to Hubbard. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. They come to the line needing 6 yards for a 1st down. Receiver in motion, headed left. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. That one into the hands of Thielen. He's got it. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. A pickup of 15 in the air. It's good for a Panther 1st down. Two minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. That into the hands of Hubbard. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll drop to throw. That one complete to Leggett. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
And they'll bring it inside the red zone. Finding space. Gain of 7. Inside the 20. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Hubbard. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. This crowd into it now. It's 3rd and 2. They'll run here. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2. They'll run with Hubbard. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. Second and goal. One more time, it's Hubbard. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. And we are set for a great finish. Timeout. 2 seconds remaining in the game. So, here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.